Hi guys, how are you? Welcome everyone. Welcome. This is EBM and welcome to the EBM Scholars Show. We are back today on the very special live stream. So we'll be doing a lot of questions and sharing today. Questions in various topics, starting from green card, scholarships, life in America, and anything you want to know more about life as immigrant. Let me know where you are right now, where you are watching and follow me live here. You can see on the screen, there is subscribe to youtube.com/EBM Scholars. So if today is your first time to come across to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to share the link to others so they can also benefit. So, let me see who is here today. We have someone from Dubai. Thank you so much. We have starting the first question. Hi, Lisa, will the DV2021 winners be interviewed before the end of the year? Before the end of the year, before the end of the fiscal year. Because the end of interviews is September 30th. But if you say the end of the year, which year? Are you talking the normal year? Or you are talking about December, or you are talking of September 30th? Basically, it's supposed to end in September 30th. The only way to continue is if the court is going to allow or to make the decision on that. Okay. Thank you. Tiro, you are in Botswana here, Gaborone City. Connected. Gaborone is one of the very beautiful place, or Botswana in general. Happy to see you. Thank you so much, Jared. I really appreciate that. Okay, someone from Kenya, Frankie Muturi, watching from Turkey. Thank you so much, Muhammad. Okay, let me know if you have any question, and not just green card lottery. It can be question, personal question, direct to me. I'll be happy to respond to that type of question. Let me know. I can answer those type of questions. I usually like wanting to answer, not all the time. My case number is this one. When will I be having the likelihood of the interview? Just ask other questions which you can be able to have bigger and impactful discussion. Can it be a story, or can it be a challenge, can it be something, whether it's in America or someone else, that will be something good. From Monrovia, thank you so much. Monrovia. I'm also, by the way, I'm also live on Facebook right now. So I'm also live on Facebook. The end of submitting the DSC 260, the end is the last day of there is no special deadline to submit. But let's say you are the DV2022 winner and you don't submit until September next year, obviously you will not be able to go, because the day you submit, they process to, even if your case number is 1, there will be no time for the interview. The earlier the better, but there is no deadline. Abdi from Kenya, from Albania, Turkey, from Nairobi, oh man, we are everywhere today. Back to Botswana. Oh, someone from Maputo, Mozambique. Okay, Ferras, my case number is EU 7000. What is the expectation? Did they start requesting the documents? I'm not so sure. I haven't got from anybody at the moment yet, but they are supposed to, because if they request the documents now and you send the documents within the next 2 weeks, so obviously in the middle of August, they have to send you the information so that you can have the first week of October to have the interviews. So for 7,000, your interview will be around possibly January. Yeah. If it will be early, it will be end of December, but most likely it will be January. Rwanda. Here it is what time? It is 11:57 from Kenya. Okay, from Bahrain. And the funny part about Bahrain is Arabic word, but in Swahili we say Bahari, which is ocean or sea. Okay, so let me go to the question. So I created the list of questions here. That is very interesting. I have the list of 50 questions. I'm making the very interesting video here now. It says 50 questions on the diversity visa lottery application you should know before you apply. So I created this list. Very interesting, long list. So I've recorded up to now 15 videos. So I want to make like a series of videos about green card lottery. So that means you'll be able to go through these questions, and it can cover everything from eligibility, from application, from everything. Hey, hello EBM watching from Cameroon, DV Lottery 2022 winner. Congratulations to be among the DV Lottery winners. Is usual. It's a lot. It's very, very rare someone to win, but if you win, it is a very good feeling. Hi EBM, I sent an email to request since 67 days ago, and today there is one person sent me the message from the Instagram. He asked for unlock, has been unlocked yesterday, and that has passed over 2 months. That's why I usually tell people there is no type of filling the form. There is no competition. Don't rush to fill the form DSC260, because if you fill the form DSC260 and you make a mistake, you request it to unlock. Sometimes recently it has been between 50 to 100 days, up to 2.5 months. There is one guy from Ghana, he waited for over 9 weeks. So the point I want to explain to you is the stress and the pressure you are going to have just to wait for them to unlock is higher than you rushing. Let me rush. Don't. If they unlock, make sure that everything is correct before you go to submit, because you'll be having a big problem for you if, yeah. Oh, from Comoros. I like the Comoro. There was one job I was supposed to come to Comoro, but the COVID made it difficult. Becca from Tanzania. Which part of Tanzania? Nairobi, Jack. Okay. Someone is from Kisii. I know so many people, like 4 people from Kisii. EBM, when will the court pass the judgment? I do not know. Team from Nigeria, I want to ask you, I want to know, are you Nigerian by birth, or you live in Nigeria, you are not Nigerian? Yes, I see the name of Olu something, which is Nigerian name. But if you are from Nigeria and you are born in Nigeria, there is a likelihood of people in Nigeria to be allowed to apply for the diversity visa lottery this year. There is likelihood. I'm not saying it's a compulsory, but there is that likelihood, because we usually say there are countries are not eligible to apply for the diversity visa lottery. The reason the countries are not eligible in Africa at the moment is only Nigeria. The reason being they are looking on the past 5 years. If in the past 5 years your country is in what they call high admission country, the countries with a high number of immigrants, people who have green card through family sponsorship and through green card by work sponsorship, if you have 50,000 and above, that country is removed. But in my opinion, because from March 2020 to March 2021, nobody was given green card, whether by employment, whether by family, because of the immigration suspension, plus currently the COVID, there are so many backlogs, so there are very few people are getting those kind of green card. So that makes a big chance of the threshold to go down. That means country like Nigeria to have less number of 50,000 to be brought back to the application. Okay, there is someone from Facebook who say, good evening, sir. How are you? I've never been to Mombasa. I hope one day to be there. People in Mombasa, they speak a very good Swahili, like people in Tanzania or Zanzibar in general. EBM Scholar, how about DV2023? Is there any hope for the 8? Yeah, I'm going to make the video this weekend because there is what they call the infrastructure bill, which there is a very big debate. Some of the Democrats, they want to include the issue of the immigration. President Biden has already said that, but there is some of the Democrats, they fear if it goes that it might not go through. But I'll make the video with exactly data on that. There is a big possibility. If they put it in the infrastructure bill and they use the budget reconciliation process, it will go through. If it goes through, that means it will start as soon as possible. But I'll go to the specifics of the infrastructure bill and what is the process, where are they now, and when are they supposed to make that final decision. Ebonji Renel, greetings, sir. Love your work. I'm from Cameroon. Won the diversity visa lottery with the highest number. Please, will stand a chance. I do not know what is your exactly highest number, because some people, they have 10,000 or 20,000. They think it is the highest number. At the current situation, if you have a case number above 55,000, that is the highest number. If above 50,000, if you're from Africa, that is the highest number. But up to 49,000, you'll have a guarantee of being interviewed if you are DV2022, not DV2021, because of the situation you had on the DV2021. Greetings to you, Mr. EBM. Hope you are fine. Please, my case number is 2022 32,000 KCC. I ask KCC to unlock. If you ask KCC to unlock, it will take a longer time. So don't worry, you have to wait. But 32,000, your interview will be around February, most likely March going April, around April. That will be your interview. From Facebook, hello. How to apply this chance from Ethiopia? That is your email address. To apply, there is a video. I have to say how to apply. The first thing before you want to apply for the diversity visa lottery, obviously you are eligible because you are from Ethiopia. Secondly, you must have a passport. Failure to have the passport, don't apply for the diversity visa lottery. Then you can apply. It's online application. The application will be in October. Will the DV2022 winners start receiving the email for submitting documents soon? Yes. I haven't asked many people, but I believe they're supposed to start already. Some this week they're supposed to be able to receive. That's what my understanding. I'm in the in Congo Brazzaville. Sorry, there is a Democratic Republic of Congo, which is DRC, and there is the Congo Brazzaville, named after Antonio de Brazza. The last time I checked. So side, but I have a question. The first is when the DV lottery will start, and the next, I want to know how to get a scholarship. On the scholarship part, you have to give me the details. What level of education? That will be the number one question, because most of the scholarships are masters and PhD. And it depends, are you applying in Europe or applying in US? In US, there are processes different from Europe. But application for the diversity visa lottery starts on the first week of October until the first week of November. And the upcoming DV lottery is called the DV2023. So get ready. Make sure that you have the passport. Make sure that you have the photos which are required, which you need to have to be ready to go around. Burundi, Burundian watching from Greece. Thank you so much. Always you have been here, Bagenzi. Thank you so much, Richmond. Okay, Yilma. Hi, thank you for your videos. It's so helpful. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank God I'm the winner for the DV Lottery 2022. That's very good to hear that you are from Ethiopia. I applied from Abu Dhabi. Still, I didn't fill up form. Is it okay if I choose Abu Dhabi office? If when you fill the address you put Abu Dhabi, by default the interview location will be Abu Dhabi. But let's say you are from Ethiopia, you can choose to do the interview in Abu Dhabi or can do the interview in Ethiopia. They don't care. It's you where you'll be able to do the interview. The DV2021 winner, no good news, Heldy from Ghana. Yeah, so far, no good news, is still waiting. I want to apply this year. Wait in October. Make sure you have the passport. Without the passport, you cannot apply. Thank you so much, Benti Alejo from Albania. Steve Maranga. Maranga is Kenyan name. And is it from western part, Kisumu area, Nyanza province? Hello, Makulilo. I'm in Kenya, currently a university student finishing a school next year. Can I get a passport next year and apply for green card lottery? Yes, but my advice is, if you get next year, that means you cannot apply this year. My advice will be, even if you're a student, go and apply for what we call the temporary passport, which will pay about $5 to $10. I think it's $10 in Kenya. You'll be given the passport on the same day or the next day. You can use that passport to apply. Don't wait until next year, because remember, if you apply next year, that means you are applying in the year 2022 to apply for the DV 2024. So you are wasting this year's opportunity while you can get the passport, which we call the emergency passport or the East African travel emergency passport. The one which is just like a piece of paper like this one, you can apply and get it. They don't need much of the thing. It's just to say, I want to go to Tanzania. I'll go to visit my friend. Then they'll give you that way. Instead of wasting this year not to apply just because we don't have the passport. Wilson dos Santos. Dos Santos are these mostly like Spanish or Portuguese name. For the DV 2021 winner, what about those who haven't received the second notification up to now? They will still continue to receive until the middle of August. That will be the tough one, because remember, they give a month to 6 weeks notification in advance for you to be able to go for the interview. So up to now, they still send the second notification, and it will depend if the government says you have to continue to interview until you reach 50,000. If the court says that, that means they'll continue to do the interviews. Sidolin Uze. Hi, IBM. Greetings from Cameroon. Simba of Teranga. And I made the video about Samuel Eto'o. It is a very funny video. So I'll post in these coming few days. Thank you for your work. I got my second notification letter for the August. That's very good news. Before you go for the interview, make sure that you have all the documents. If education documents and work experience. And again, on top of that, you have to make sure that something else which is very important is watch my video, which I said the green card lottery interview is the easiest one. I guided people on how to go about the interview. Which is that do you recommend for new immigrants? Okay. Who asked that question? Feraz. Where are you, Feraz? Yeah, so Feraz, you have the question, which is very good. Which state do you recommend for the new immigrant? So there is what we call statistics, which show where do most immigrants go or they start their life. But that doesn't mean that the life in those states or life in those cities is easy for immigrants to start. If you're the DV lottery winner, basically you don't have much of the choice of which state you are going to go. It will depend in most cases with your host. If your host, obviously will come to live in Missouri. If your host is in New York, you will end up living in New York, whether you like to go, whether you don't like to go. If you are a student, you are going to get a scholarship. Maybe in LA, you'll go to study in UCLA. By default, you will go to California and live in LA. You don't have much of the option. So, number one is for those people who have one state or one host only. Obviously, you don't have any option. But there are some people have maybe 2 or 3 options of host. Maybe one is in Texas, another one is in Chicago, another one maybe is in let's say in North Dakota. At that time, which one will be a better option? There is that type of question. But majority of you don't have much of the option of 2 or 3 or 4 host people where you can make that decision. But another thing is, you can come here and arrive in New York or arrive in any state, and then after few time, few months, after a year, you can move. But majority of people usually it's very difficult once you arrive in one state and make a change to move to another brand new state while you are brand new. Unless otherwise you get a very good job. So most of you, when you come here, you start with a general job. So that's what, because when they have good job or they change career, they have already be established in that way. So for me, each person is a personal preference for people to make the decision. There are some people prefer the very busy big states like New York, like California, like Massachusetts, like DC, like Maryland, like Virginia. But the side note on those, yes, there are opportunities, but the cost of living is very high. So for me, no matter what your skill is, no matter how much you like America, I will advise you to not to go to the these very expensive states, the states which they have high cost of living. That's a problem, because you'll end up working 2 to 3 jobs so that you can pay the rent and the bills. So for me, any state which is affordable, which is having the cost of living is affordable. For instance, state after Virginia, going down, West Virginia, you're talking for Alabama, you're talking for Ohio, you're talking of Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, you're talking about Iowa, you are talking about New Mexico, you are talking about I would say Texas, you are talking about all these mid of the United States are very affordable states. But if you want, I want to be in New York so that I can show my friends I'm in New York City, it doesn't help you anything. You end up working so hard and live in a very small, tiny room, which you'll be struggling a lot. So what I can recommend is any state which is affordable. Because in the end, as I've been saying, for instance, if you get a job like at where, let's say with the Amazon, whether you're in New York, whether you're in Missouri, you'll be paid $15 is the startup job, startup income per hour. So, but here $15 is more valuable than $15 in New York or in California. So that is something if you want to know more about which state, but overall the cost of living will be able to determine that. Hi, I want to unlock my DS26. I sent the email before 2 months ago, but it still did not get any response. How can I send email again? Yes, you can send even again, but usually it takes nowadays, because of being busy, it takes up to 2 months, even more than that. I know someone with 9 weeks from Ghana. Yesterday, I got one email. Someone is almost like it was almost 7-8 weeks. It has been unlocked yesterday. From Doha. Okay, so anyone from Doha, I'll be traveling. So I do not know yet. I'll be passing through Qatar, but I do not know if they allow at the moment people to go outside when you have the long layover, because I'll be having 7.5 hours on 27th of August while I'll be traveling to Tanzania. Can someone apply green card with East African passport? Someone said you cannot apply with that. First of all, when they say East African passport, that is the passport you travel. They removed the other passport. Now we use East African passport. So Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, whatever, Rwanda, all those, they have the same passport. The passport is called East African passport, but it's Kenya. East African passport, Tanzania, East African passport. That is the passport. That is the passport you travel with. Yeah. So let me show you when they say East African passport. I want to show you what do they mean here. The passport, that is the passport. The person who is saying that way doesn't know what he's talking about. Let me show you. I want to show you the picture of the East African passport. So all the countries have the same passport. The difference will be just one sec. So this is the East African passport. So for Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda. So for Tanzania, they will say Tanzania, but it's East African passport. For Uganda, it will say Uganda. For Kenya, it will say East African passport, but Kenya. So all have the same one. So for Kenya, it will be East African, but Kenya. But for Uganda, it will say East African, but Uganda. East African community, then it will say Republic of Uganda. For Rwanda, it will say East African, then we say the Republic of Rwanda. So all the East African passport, then the name of the country will be there. So those are the passport you'll be able to use to travel. And if you don't have emergency passport, let me show you what emergency. I don't know whether it's called spelling, whatever. So temporary passport. This is the temporary passport, which you need. They give you this one. So if you're in Kenya, you're in Tanzania, they give you this one. They call temporary permit. Is a travel. But when you are going to fill the passport number, the word TP, you don't write because TP stands for temporary passport. So when they say passport number, don't put the TP. You write the number and the letters after the word TP, which is the temporary permit. So that one, if you apply, you'll get it within 1 day. Does that answer your question? I have one question. After winning the lottery, when is the deadline to submit there is no deadline to submit the DSC 260, but the more you delay, the more you are delaying yourself with the interview. The deadline for the interview is September 30th. So if you don't apply until the deadline arrives, it's up to you. There is no deadline. But let's say the results came out in May. Your case number, let's say, is 40,000 Africa. You can apply, you can fill the form up to December, it's okay. But if your case number, let's say, is 50,000 and you are waiting until August next year to fill, that means you'll be gone. They're not going to process that way. My number is 66,000. If it's Africa, that is the highest number. You are not going to be interviewed. Very difficult to be interviewed unless otherwise, which I'll make the video this weekend about the increasing the number of to 60,000. From to 80,000, which now there is a final infrastructure bill going through now in the Congress. Much love from Ghana. Thank you so much, Derry. Up to now, I've not received the notification to ask the documents. Yeah, just wait. Even if your case number is 1, just wait. They will send you. Don't send documents if you are not asked. Oh, from Guinea-Conakry. Thank you so much. Angola. Oh, Dos Santos. That's why he said your name is Portuguese or Spanish. So that makes sense because Angola is speaking Portuguese. So that makes the sense why your name is Dos Santos. Even Cristiano Ronaldo's son, his name is Ronaldo Dos Santos, whatever Junior, something like that. Can you briefly explain why someone got visa denied because of the stepson? During the entering, there is no space for stepson. That is a mistake. When you don't say stepson. When you apply the DV lottery, the day of applying, on the number of children, whether it's a stepchild, whether it is your adopted child, you don't write adopted child, it's your child. If it is, that's how it is. So the person was denied the visa because he lied, because he didn't or she didn't put that the number of children you didn't put. The instruction says the definition of the word child is your child, biological, stepchild, and adopted by legal. So if you don't put, I didn't know, they are going to deny. They don't care. That's why I'm creating this list of 50 questions. And let me show you here what I want people to understand DV lottery instructions. I want people to understand this one is no joke. That's why people are taking this just very lightly when it comes to the green card lottery. Let me show you what do they mean. So yes, they will deny the visa because you lied that you don't have a child. The instruction is clear. Do you have a child? The answer is yes. The child is defined. Let me show you. Let's make it easier for you. So let's go to the instruction 13, 14, around that instruction. The instructions are very, very clear. Instruction number 14. Number of children here. List the name, date of birth, gender, city, town of birth, and country of birth of all living married, unmarried children under the age of 21, regardless whether they live with you or they intend to come or they don't plan to come, but as long as they're children, write them. Children include the following. Be sure to include the following. You don't type stepchild. No, is your child. All living natural. When they say natural, they mean biological. Then legal adopted children and all stepchildren who are unmarried under the age of 21. Whether those children, they live with you or they live with the other parent, those are your stepchildren. You don't put the step. That's why I usually tell people, you have to read this instruction. They don't care. If you didn't put the child, never put the child, forget about it. You can come. But if you say, oh, I forgot, they don't care what reason you have. They don't care. And let me go back and show you. And they say here, failure to list all children who are eligible to fill all of them, or listing someone who is not your child will make you ineligible, means you will be denied the visa. You and all your dependents will be denied the visa. There is no sorry for that. That's why they select so many people. This year they have selected almost 120,000. Last year they selected 133,000 because they know for sure they are going to deny people for all these reasons. So, can the DS-260 form expire? Not really. It's only the form you fill. Expire, that means after, if the lottery, if the fiscal year ends, yes, you cannot access it. It's gone. Greetings to you, EBM. EBM, hope you are doing fine. How long KCC take to unlock? Just for the current trend, at least 8 weeks. At least. Malindi, Kenya, Somalia. Okay, I have to eat banana before I pass out. For anyone who is here, and especially those who are in Kenya, for instance, or Tanzania, or any person who speaks Swahili and hasn't been able to go to my other YouTube channel, I have alternative YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe. I put the comment on the link. When will the US Embassy start interviewing non-immigrant visa? They interview now non-immigrant visa, but on the special emergency. You are not going, oh, I just want to go to someone's birthday in America. That is not emergency. They have to be special cases. How about criminology opportunities, jobs in America? Are they high paid salary? Thank you, Mr. EBM. No, they're just normal jobs. They're not that highly paid or what. They're just normal. From Komoro. Komoro, they speak very good Swahili too. They have very good business partnership with Tanzania. They have 3 or 4 flights in a week to go back and forth from Komoro. As I said, I was about to get the job in Komoro. So I had to learn about all those islands and the French influence. I've been many times to Madagascar. So the US Embassy is the one using in Madagascar. So, and I've been to the US Embassy in Madagascar. I'm from Syria. Case number 7,500. When can I expect the documents? First of all, your case number, which means is in Asia. So there is no special treatment. As long as the US Embassy is open and you schedule the interview, you can be able to do that. 7,000 Asia, that will be around January, I think, the interview. I have a passport. I want to play for the DV2021, 2023. Help me, please. The interview will be, application will start in October. So I'm going to put these videos, this one, and I'm going to post the tutorial on how to fill the form, description about every single question from the form. So those will be the important ones. So just get ready to use that one. Let me find if I can see. Okay. The one who is asking about filling about the DV lottery form. So I posted the video how to fill the DV lottery form correctly. So I'm going to post this video here. Hi, EBM. I'm a graduate of high school. So do you know any ways I can travel abroad apart from green card lottery? High school is a very small education, my friend. It is very, very challenging just to have high school. And to be honest, to tell you, you can come here and it'll be very easy. Just find the way to get a bachelor degree in your country. Apart from green card, get married to American citizen. I've already answered that question. Can the DSC-260 expire? So if you're DV2021 and September is over, that means yes, it is expire. If the fiscal year is over, that means they're not doing the interview. Yes, it's over. Does that make sense? This is the third time you are repeating the same question. I'm trying to go through most of the questions. DV2021 Ghana case number 12,000. Still waiting for the second notification. We'll get registered for the interview. Yeah, obvious. Ghana, that number you're going to be interviewed. Let me try to, I don't know if my Instagram, I can pull up my Instagram here. On this computer I'm using, I usually don't sign on the Instagram very often. Okay, I can be able to see. I want to show you the email. One of the person I was chatting with yesterday is from Ghana. Her case number was about 6,000, I think, or 7,000. I don't remember. Oh, where is it? Okay. The person was chatting. The person already won the DV lottery, and also, oh man, why doesn't it show me properly? Oh, I'm just looking on the side here to look for, so that I can talk with the data, not just letting you, oh, EBM is talking too much, but it's not true. Where is this? Oh, anyway, I don't see. I don't see this one. Where is? Oh. I don't see the message quick. But it was yesterday night when I was chatting with someone from Ghana, already received the visa yesterday. She was given her visa. So I'm sorry, I don't see the email message quick. From Vienna. Vienna is in Australia. I mean, Austria. I applied to the University of, what is that? Is Vienna. I applied PhD in political science. They are very, very good. It's called East, what is that university? University of East, whatever, I forgot the name. I'm checking if I want the DV lottery, but it keeps telling me that to use updated email address. On checking the results, you don't need email address. Checking the results, you need the confirmation number, you need your year of birth, and you need to have your last name. That's how you check it. If you have won. They don't send the email. My case number is 15,000. Interview from Egypt. Egypt is among the countries with the highest number of winners, 6,001. The highest is, I think, is Russia, 6,005. Egypt, Algeria, they usually have so many high winners. So 15,000. Egypt usually they have special cases, so it might be February around, I think, or March. High EBM scholar, above 25 years old and 1 year of university and high school, but not working experience. It doesn't affect because you already have high school and now you are at the university. Okay, I would like to understand why you recommend not sending documents unless you are requested, while others did recommend to send even if without being requested. I agree with your position. Number one is, if you send the documents before being asked for, when your time comes, still KCC will send the email for you to send the documents. So if you send the documents, they do nothing with those documents. And they don't count when if they have requested the documents. When your time comes, they will send it's just automatic email. So send the email, send the documents. So they will send, I tell you, because I know so many people, they send the email of the documents, but you can send the documents to feel better. Oh, I've already sent my documents, but they don't count. It's just the same question. Let me ask you one question. At this time, let's say you haven't been receiving second notification letter to go to the interview. Can you go right now to the US Embassy? Can you interview me without having the second notification letter to have the interview? No. You can't. Can you go ahead, let me fill the DS260 even if I haven't won the DV lottery? No. You win, you fill the form. They wanted the document, they ask the documents. If you send it before, it means nothing. They don't process them. But you'll feel better that you have sent the documents. Yes, I understand for your mental part, you feel better. But KCC, those emails, they are sent by automatic machine, remember. To ask you the documents, they say maybe this number to this number, boom, automatic. Nobody's going there. Dear EBM, congratulations, you have won. No, it's the same automatic email for this group of people. And when email comes back, it's going to be attached. That's what they say, the number, whatever, is going back to be attached to your case. So if you send it before, no, they are not processing. They will request the documents when the time comes. It's just like if you go to the US Embassy before receiving the second notification letter of the interview date. They will not interview you. That is very simple, to be honest. My case number is 300 AF, but I haven't received the message from KCC to submit the documents. You will receive the documents within this coming next week. You must receive. Because your interview is in October. So if your interview is in October, let's say they send you on between the 1st and the 5th of August. You send it by 10th. By 10th, let's say within that week, so by 15 or 20 of August, they have to send you the notification that your interview the interview will be in middle of August. You need to have 6 weeks so that you can do at least medical. Your interview is in October, so they will send you the document requesting maximum before 10th, that if of August, but they have to do very, very soon. I'm doing very fine. Asante, umesha nijibu, subiri hizo interaction niliziprint kabisa. Thank you so much, Oliver Ambrose. Hi, EBM, someone from Ethiopia. I heard something about changing status from B2 visa to F1, and there are some updates recently made. So how about changing visa, changing status? Is that normal? Yeah, it's normal. But changing from visiting to student, meaning you must apply, you will still apply to the university like international student, like normal any international student. You still have to submit the proof that you can be able to do the bank statement to be given I-20, even if you are in the United States. So the process doesn't change just because you are in America. The process will be the same as if you are outside of America. They will give the same documentation. You have to prove you will be able to pay bank statement, everything will be able to do the same. If you apply for scholarship, it will be the same process. So it doesn't change anything. Mwezi wangapi tunaanza kuomba DV lottery 2022 October, the first week of October. Okay, someone was asking for the DV lottery. I already said that one. My case number is 27,000. Which party? Are you from Africa, Asia, whatever? But I see your name is Yadga Ahmad, so I'm assuming you'll be from Africa. Wondering if I have to send my document. Send the documents when you are asked to send the documents. You can send it before, they're not punishing you. But when your time comes, they will ask the document again. They are not going to process. Thank you from Iraq. Okay, you are Iraq from Asia. So if you send the document, it will make you feel better, but they do nothing with those documents. Unless otherwise you are going to be, yeah. If we, that one priority date, April 9th, 2012, interview location in Manila, Philippines, documentarily qualified, okay, April, still no interview appointment. I do not know when this one will be able to be done because of everything now has been affected because of the high backlog and the priorities. So I'm not so sure how that will be able to play and to give a prediction of how long we'll be able to do. Hi, bro. When are we going to start applying for the that one in Rwanda? So starting in October, requirement number 1, you need to have high school education. If you don't have high school education, you need to have 2 years of work experience. And you need to have a passport. Hi, EBM. Okay, I've already answered that one. Okay. What about AF 45,000? Your interview will be in May. I'm from Eritrea. If the U.S. consular processing behalf of me, what is my requirements? What do I have to do? I still don't have my application number. Okay, let me understand. I don't understand your question. What are you processing? What type of visa? U.S. consular doesn't process on your behalf. U.S. embassy is the section which deals with the visa is the U.S. The section which deals with the visa is the consular section. If you are applying for non-immigrant visa, you fill the form, you are going for the interview. If you are applying for the immigrant, whether it's green card or lottery, you are processing. When the process is just the process when you're going to the interview, but they don't process on your behalf. Nobody is processing on your behalf. It's you or the attorney will be able to process on your behalf. My case number is AS400. What is my... But if I'm underweight, they don't care about your weight. They don't care whether you have 1,000 kilogram, you are 2 kilogram. They don't care about your weight. The medical, the only thing on medical, which will be the bad thing, is if you have tuberculosis, and that will not be denying you. They will tell you to treat yourself before you come to America. And AS400, you'll be having interview in October. DV lottery 2022 when I'm going to start going to America this year or next year after you have been issued the visa. Once they issue the visa, you have 6 months to travel. If you don't travel, it's gone. Is the DV Lottery 2020 interview is cancelled? Yes. There is no interview for the DV 2020. It was already ended. But there is a lawsuit. But they don't interview for the DV 2020. Unless otherwise the lawsuit is changing that way. Thank you so much. From Rwanda. 6,000. I do not know where you are, but if you're from Africa, your interview will be in November or December. They don't care if you have diabetes. They don't care. They don't care if you have HIV/AIDS. Someone is asking if you have diabetes. They don't care if you have diabetes. They don't care if you have a kidney problem. They don't care if you have blood pressure. They don't care if you have HIV. They don't care. What they care is you don't have tuberculosis. Because in the United States, there is no vaccine for tuberculosis, has been eliminated. So you have to test it before you come here. And obviously now, before you travel, you have to have negative tests of COVID. Those are the things. Okay. AS 17,000. Is that 1,700? If it's 1,700, that one will be in November. Hello, EBM. Can you prepare your documents at this moment, DV 2021, knowing that the police certificate is just for 3 months? You can start preparing it. There is no problem with that. 39,000 in Africa. That one will be the interview roughly around April. DV winner 100 is that is 10,000. Where? Africa or Asia? 10,000 if it's in Africa, you'll be in December going to January. If you are in Asia, still that one will be January or February. Alejandro, thank you so much. I appreciate it, sir. God bless you, EBM. I have already learned a lot from your channel, watching from Ghana. I really appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I'm seeking for a refugee in another country. Can they give me visa? In case they give me a visa, do I need to go back to my original country? If they give you the visa, you don't need to go to your original country. You can go from whatever country you are. They don't care. Thank you so much. 6,000 Africa. That one interview is November. Because in October will be up to 2,000. Going to 5,000, 6,000 will be in November. So if you are late, it will be on March. I do not know the status of the U.S. Embassy in Afghanistan at the moment. Is Somalia eligible country? Yes, it's eligible country. AS 3,000, that will be in November interview. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to stop to answer any questions here. I'm going to give few minutes for someone who wants to join me live here. The condition of joining me live here are the follows. Number one, I don't want to be live here and you are just, some people, they usually come here, they take out of the shirt, it's so hot, and you just like, no. You need to be covered. You must make sure that you have the webcam, your camera is on. So I'm going to put the link here, people to join me live, and you'll be having a question. You can ask it through the question here. And now the question will be not about green card lottery, will be a question about American life or European life or whatever life, whatever kind of that. So I'm not answering the question about green card lottery at the moment. So I'm not answering any question about green card lottery. So for those people who want to do this, to check my other YouTube channel is Swahili, that one. So I'm going to put the link on the comment. Click that link, you can be able to join me here. The condition is very, very clear. Make sure that I accept you here. You can be able to be respectful of the language. You have to cover, not come here chest out. And this is mostly for male. So if you click that link, it will be able to bring you on my channel here. So I'm not answering question about green card at the moment. Case number 23,000. Even in Swahili, we can ask you a question. You can ask, yeah. But I would prefer not to answer in Swahili on this channel. Okay, I'm going to bring people here. Make sure that you have everything. I can accept up to, on mine is paid version, so I can accept up to 10 people there. When you come in, you have to put on mute unless otherwise you are going to contribute to something. So let me start. Okay, everybody's on mute. Let me start with the either, what is your name, Bunny or Benny? If you can hear me, you want to ask you a question or contribute to something, you can do that. Or Hassan, I don't see your videos. You have to turn on your camera too. There is no purpose if everybody comes here and you turn off your camera. Turn on your camera, please. Yes, that will be done, because it's just like me. Let's say I'm just talking all the time. I'm just this way. That's not good. Like, yeah. So that's why we want everybody to be that way. Yeah. Make sure that your camera is on if you want to be here. Okay. Oh, Barry. Okay. Do you want to contribute, question, or anything you want to ask or to learn?
Yes. How are you? Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm Barry from Sierra Leone. So I'm asking on behalf of a colleague which I played for, and he was one of the lucky winners.
Yes.
We are into technology, so we have a lot of certifications from the US here in Africa. So my question is, if he is
please
possible,
increase your voice, please.
Sorry,
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. So if he is fortunate to...
Still, I am not hearing, brother.
Can you hear me?
Please increase your voice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking if he is fortunate to make it to the US, is he going to be able to get into the workforce immediately because he have US-based certifications, or does he have to go through college and other stuff?
Number one, they don't care what certification you have, whether it's from US or from another country. They don't care. Number one, once you come here, what is your work experience? Where have you worked before? So if your work experience is in Africa, per se, obviously it will take longer for you, because they want to have your supervisor with American number. They can call the person. They can be able to call, and the person can be able to say, yes, I know this person. Not, for instance, during right now, it is 12:50 right now. So they call you, it's already night in your country, you are sleeping. You see the problem when it comes. And they don't, the phones we have, you don't call international. So the challenge you'll be having is for people to go and get the job. And to have a supervisor be able to recommend, and a supervisor who is not American, that's a challenge. How do we know we're telling the truth? While you have the email of Gmail or Yahoo email address. What if you send the email and you create another email yourself on the other side, you recommend yourself? How do we know that? We have done all this crazy stuff. So, but the better way, number one, is once you arrive here, even if, let's say, you are allowed to, even if you have the degree from here, even someone who is graduating from Harvard, doesn't mean that you graduate today and tomorrow you are going to become, if you are IT, tomorrow you become IT expert. No. You are going to work in Walmart. You are going to work in these normal jobs because you have to pay the bills. How you cannot chill at home. You know, in Africa, we are getting used, oh, I graduated, I'm waiting for job. So you're chilling, you are betting. That's what we do. But here you need to pay the bill. So in order to pay the bill, you go to work at Amazon. In order to pay the bill, you go to work at Walmart. You go to work at the restaurant. You have to get something. While you are getting smaller on the minimum dollar job, then you are going to apply for your professional job. it can take you some time to get it. It can take 6 months. It can take you a year to get a very good job, despite of even if your education is from America. I have a master's in America. I have good work experience in America. But if I lose my job currently, to get another one, it can take the good one. I can get a 6 months or 8 months to get a very good job. But if I want to go and get, let's say, the job to work in $10, $15 per hour job, within 2 days, if I'm serious, I can get that job.
Okay.
So that's why no matter whether you have PhD, no matter what experience you have, I worked at the US Embassy in my country, they don't care. I worked at the US military base from Afghanistan, wherever, they don't care. You come here just from day one, come with the mindset, go to wash dishes, go and do the boxes at the warehouse, get your money. That's what it matters you need to have. If you have that mentality, you'll be able to excel. Because it's temporary, it's not forever, you'll be doing those kind of jobs.
Okay. Thank you very much for that.
Okay. Elma Kenya, you are on mute. Okay. You have to unmute.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm from Kenya. So I missed your live when people are asking questions. Yeah. I'm sorry, really. I really need, this is really pressing. So I got a green card last year, the confirmation, and I filed the DS260 form.
Yes.
But I haven't got any feedback yet. What will be the problem?
There is no any feedback you get. You just wait for the email about the documents. There's no. Let me tell you something. You know, when you're out in America,
yes.
there's one. Just wait. I want to make sure that I don't get the echo. Okay. If you're out of America, you are thinking America is so organized to the extent that you send the email. There are so many employees. They'll be responding.
Yes.
In Europe, it's more organized because they are small countries.
Yes.
Norway is well organized. How many people? 4 million people, 5 million people.
Yes,
the population of California is higher than the population of Canada. If you want to know the beauty of California, I'm giving you an example. The population of California is the same as the population of Tanzania or population of Kenya. In America, at the moment, we have 400 million people. So that is a big number of population to save. So that's why when you fill the DS260, their job is not to go through, but you forgot to put the spelling of your name is, for instance, your name is Kenyatta, you put 1 T instead of 2 T's. That's not the responsibility. Those who go to fight at the embassy, are you the same person? You fill the DS260 complete. The only thing you can get to be automatic email. Just from chill, wait until they ask for the documents. That's why don't say, I have to send the documents without being asked. Did they ask you?
Okay.
It's just like on the court. When you go to the court, if they haven't asked you for any document, don't volunteer to submit any document. It can be used to incriminate you.
Okay.
Can you go to the US Embassy for the interview if you haven't received the second notification letter? You can.
Yeah.
So why are you sending the documents without being asked for?
Okay. I'll just wait. And what if I wait till October when the next
What is your case number? The range. Your case number.
My case number is 2021 something.
2021.
Yeah, for last year.
Yeah. So for 2020, you are DV winner 2021 or DV winner 2022?
2021. I got the confirmation last year, June.
Okay. And your case number is what number?
I haven't gotten it off head, but it's 2021 something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yes, the 2021 is the number of the year. Your case number is 00AF00 is 50,000, 10,000 range.
It's 35 something. 35,000.
So is 35,000 being 35,000 in a normal way? If there is no immigration suspension like it happened, if there is no pandemic, basically you are supposed to be interviewed.
Yes.
By when? You are supposed to be interviewed by usually 35,000 by April. But because there are no interviews in the first 6 months, from October to March, no interview, which is 6 months. So at the moment, it is still very, very slow.
Okay.
So for that particular case, obviously, in the normal regulation, I'm talking about the law, by September 30th, that is the end of the interviews. But because of the reality, it will be likely the court will say maybe adding 6 more months on top of that, or they will say continue interviewing until the top number of 55,000 is reached.
Okay.
So that is what I believe what the court will say.
Okay.
But in a normal way, you are supposed to be interviewed.
Yes, yes.
So don't start celebrating. You never know what will happen.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And congratulations. Which state will you be coming if you are host, which is in which state?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, that's 2.5 hours, 3 hours from me. I live in Missouri.
Oh, I'll get to know you when I come there. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be in St. Louis. We'll get in touch when I come. God willing. I'm just hoping things get better because I was really wondering why they haven't sent me the email yet. And by October, another applicants will be applying. I think I was just a bit worried about it. Yeah.
Yeah, there is that big possibility that that's what I feel. They are going to just to add the court will make that decision that you to be interviewed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the affirmation. At least I have some hope right now.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Sawa sawa. Have a good, is it evening or night there? Is it morning?
It's 1 o'clock now, afternoon.
Oh, yeah, it's 8 p.m. So have a good afternoon. Yes.
That's why when you go to sleep, that's when they steal money from you, unfortunately. The Western countries, they steal the money when you are sleeping. You wake up in the morning, oh, what's going on? Everything's gone.
I know. Yes.
Okay. Hassan, you are on mute.
Yes, brother.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Where are you right now?
I'm from Somalia, the capital city of Somalia, Mogadishu.
That's very good.
I think in the same, we are the same area, Mr. Pereira. I like, but I'm not sure. Okay, and following the questions of Pereira, I would like to ask you 2 questions.
Yes.
Question number 1 is: the Somali people or the Somali citizen, are they the right to apply the DV lottery in Somali?
Just one sec. In order to confirm that, there is one way to do that. The one way is just very simple. I can click here and share the screen and find out. We can read together the lottery instruction. Just even if it's not for now, we can see the instruction, the eligible country, because usually there is a confusion between Somalia as a country with Mogadishu and the Somaliland. There is one is recognized, one is not. So I'm not so sure about that kind of situation. How do they that is Asia, Africa is already here. Do they consider them as Somali and the Somaliland as 2 separate countries?
Yes, Somali. I saw the Somali. I see the Somali.
Somalia is here, I know, but Somaliland, I don't think. Usually,
I'm Somali. I'm not Somali. I'm Somali.
So there's no problem. This is the Somalia Mogadishu. That's one which is eligible. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't worry.
Somaliland
The only
is not,
African country which is not eligible,
recognized so far.
the only country that's not eligible is Nigeria at the moment.
Somali is eligible.
The one is not is just Nigeria.
Okay, Somali. So Somali is eligible.
Yeah, you are good to apply.
Okay, the second question I want to ask you is how long it takes to get a job when I get and go to the America. How long it takes to get a job?
How long it takes to take a job is few things. Number one, if you come with the green card.
Yes.
Okay. Someone is trying to enter. We are already full because my capability, it allows 10 people. So I will keep adding people, and then when someone leaves, I'll keep adding. So before I continue. Basically, when you arrive here with the green card, the visa you are having is called the green card visa or immigrant visa.
Good.
So that one, you don't need to wait for the actual card to continue the other processes. But before you start working, you need to get the social security card, which is a social security number. So you go to the local office. So you type social security office zip code, your zip code, and you'll find the office. You can go to the office and apply for the social security card. It takes maximum 10 days, maximum. They will send the actual card to you. So once you have that card, you can start working. Before the social security card or social security number, you cannot work. But you can start applying for jobs while you are waiting for the social security card, because you know it's 10 days. So you can start applying. When you do the process, if they call for the interview, you can do the interview. Can you wait for 2 days more? My social security is coming. So you can get the job as soon as within 10 days and start the job. As long as you have social security, from that moment you can get the job. And there are 3, let me give different ways on how you can get a quicker job. Number one, which is the easiest of all, you don't need to worry anything. You go to the job recruiting centers or job these staffing agents. Those staffing agents, they get jobs from certain companies. Maybe they were given, let's say we want people to clean this area or on this warehouse. Per hour, they're organizing for $20. But they come there, they say, we'll give you $15. So in each hour you work, they are going to take maybe $5 on your head. So for them, it is easier to find you a job for. And you can have more options. You can say, I don't have transportation. Can you find me the jobs in these areas? Not too far away. You can have that option. That's option number one, which is the easiest and the quickest way. Option number two, you can apply on your own. On Indeed.com, SimplyHire.com, on Craigslist. There are so many websites you can apply. The disadvantage sometimes that takes longer is because when you go to apply, you do not know the zip code, you don't know the public transportation, or you don't have the car. So sometimes it takes time to maneuver all those numbers to do. Or you have to create a resume in your own American way instead of putting my tribe, date of birth, marital status, all those crazy African things. We don't put them in the resume in America. So those are the few things I can be able to explain. So, and another way, you can go to you go around on the store, you see they say, we are hiring. So you go just there, you just ask, you don't even to greet them, can I have the application form? They'll give the application form, then you fill. So you can go
it's easy.
Yeah, it's that easy.
Okay.
You can put in US, you can. It's not like, oh, I have to give the notice of 1 month, 3 months. There is no notice. You can go in the morning or just send a text message and decide to quit the job today.
Mr. EBMs, is there a standard of living difference from states?
Yeah.
So standard of living.
You can be in the same state, but still you have different level cost of living. Just like in Somalia, just like in Kenya, whatever, it's the same way. You can be in the same city, different neighborhood has different cost of the apartment wise. people living in Manhattan, New York, versus someone who's living in New Jersey but works in Manhattan. So there are all those factors they play in to decide. But we know for sure there are certain states overall. For instance, California, we know, okay, I can get the cheap 1-bedroom, 1,000 maybe. But in Kansas, Missouri, Ohio, 1,000, that is 2 to 3 bedroom. You see, that is there is a big difference between state and state. And what I want to tell people is very simple. Don't come with the mindset that, oh, if I stay in New York, I'm more American, I enjoy more America. No, you are going to be stressful more than me. I'm chilling here in Missouri. America is America, my friend. We are all eating McDonald's. It is the same McDonald's. The same you go to Walmart, the same how they arrange is the same thing. So don't come here. Oh, I live in California, there is beach. You will never go to the beach. You will be working 2 jobs or 3 jobs to survive. So just you're in America, you're already here. Find affordable states or cities, live there, do your thing. If you can buy the home, good. If you want to invest in your home country, good too.
So minimum wage rate is how much? Minimum
wage. First of all, each state has different minimum wage.
Okay.
But overall, there is no state is supposed to have maybe less than $8 overall nationwide. But cities to cities different. There are cities where minimum wage is $15.
15.
There are cities minimum wage is a city because it's different, as I said, city to city. So in California, the LA County, like LA County, just Los Angeles itself, they can have $13 minimum wage. But while let's say someone in San Francisco can have $18 as a minimum. So some cities within the state, they can have different because of the cost of living. So that is something that way. But there are certain companies. That's why I usually give a lot of examples of Amazon. Amazon, they put the law that no matter where you are, no matter the cost of living, even if you live in the cheapest city, if there's Amazon company, you work there, you'll be paid minimum $15. So if you get the Amazon job in a smaller, affordable city or state, you can get good start of money. Than other companies, they can start with 12. While Amazon is a guarantee 15. Okay. Any other person with a question or want to comment? Yes. You could Adebe or Obede, right? Okay, you are on mute.
Obede.
Okay. Obede.
Thank you, EPM, for helping. I enjoy your videos every moment.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to know about which website may I find the DV2023 application.
I mean, there is a website which is called, but you cannot see the application form now. The application form is until in October when they open. But now, the website is the same one, which is called DV. I put it there on the comment, on the screen, dvprogram.state.gov. That is the website used to apply. If you go now, you'll be able to see the status for people who have applied to see if they have won or not. But for the application-wise, the same website in October, when you go, it will have check your results. But there will be a green, they say beginning entry when the application starts.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Yeah, but don't
Maybe
go to
someone. Sorry.
Don't go to any website or company. They say, oh, we'll guarantee you to win. We are going to process you, pay us this money. Nobody can process. US government doesn't work with any agents, doesn't sponsor whatever. No. You have to apply directly to the particular website, free of charge.
The second question.
Yes.
Just now I'm in Mozambique, and many persons here don't know about DV lottery. Means that it will be difficult for me applying.
Does it become difficult? Possible? They don't care. As long as you have internet, you apply. They don't care whether there are one person applied. There are only the results come. Yes, countries with the less number of applicants, they might have very few winners, or Andorra, for instance, I was making a video, I haven't posted. Andorra, they have 0 winner. Some other countries, because maybe they had 1,000. Tanzania has 100 winners. The applicants were almost like 6,000, 7,000. Yeah. But if you are looking about Ethiopia, maybe they have 3,000, nearby 4,000. The applicants were almost like almost 30,000. Kenya, they have 2,884, if not mistaken. Go and look at the number of applicants, is a lot. So the countries just with the more number of applicants, it brings the more opportunities for more people, because it's just like you take a ball or a basket, you put 100 mangoes and you put 2 apples. The possibility of picking the mango is higher than picking up the, so that is just how it is.
I didn't understand your answer because the network was low.
I was saying the countries with more applicants, they will have more winners than the countries with less applicants.
I was asking for some support for applying on my side.
You don't need a support per se. Support is just to know that you need to have a passport, you need to have a photo,
Yes.
you need to have.
I have already.
If you have everything, you don't need anybody. You need the internet. That's all.
Okay.
You don't need anybody. And I usually, myself, I encourage each person to apply on their own. Don't even try, to ask me, can you apply? Because you can trust me, but I can make a mistake of your name. You are the expert of your name. You know exactly your date of birth. There is no way you can make a mistake on your date of birth. But for me, because I do not know you are dead, I can put in the mistake. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Hope we continue to make some contact.
Okay. Yes, Dos Santos, you are on mute.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, Mr. Dos Santos, how are you?
Good evening from our side. It's after 10 p.m. now.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Dubai. How are you? Thanks so much. You really help us a lot. I'm from Sierra Leone actually, but I'm currently based in Dubai.
Sorry, can you repeat? I was just focusing on something quickly.
Okay. I am currently in Dubai.
Yes.
But from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yes. My question here is, I'm currently stuck, and also for the benefit of others. Yes. My case number is 57,000+. Okay, and I decided to go to UK, hoping to have the visa soon, maybe by this coming week. And is it possible for me to process my program there due to the case of, and 2, I've not filled the form yet because I have to wait for the visa to be out because they needed all the dates of entering and the date of leaving the country as well. So that was the reason why I haven't filled the form yet.
Yeah, those are very good questions. So, number 1, how long are you planning to stay in England?
6 months, actually.
6 months.
Yeah.
And your case number is 60 something now?
No, 57 plus. 57 plus.
So, number 1, your interview, if it has to happen, it will be around probably, let's say, in August or September next year. Yeah.
Wow, so it means there is no need. I should go back home, right? I should apply for my country, right?
That will be the good way.
All right.
Because if you go there and you put England as the location for the interview, and then you're out of status, you're causing unnecessary problem.
Yeah, it will cost me a lot. Yeah. All right. All right. Another question, though it has been asked, because I had so many people asking the question to the program. Now, which state exactly do you think is better for a new immigrant to go and start? Let's assume, yes, not everybody can go to that state, but if there is a possibility after having, after being there, after being there, you secure a job. You ask the company maybe if they have a branch there, because we are all going for a greener pasture. Yeah.
Yes.
Then we need the money to send back home or whatever. The state you think is better for a beginner to go and stay?
For me, I can say, let's use the very practical example here. When map of America, map of USA. Let's go and be real here, and let me share the screen so that be able people to understand when I say this kind of the. Okay, so okay, I want the one which. Okay, are you still able to see the?
Yeah, the states. Okay, the map of America. Yeah.
So this one. Yes, so, okay, so on this one, it's not that big.
Yeah.
Please, if anybody is not muted, please can you mute? I usually don't like to listen to myself. Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you look on the map of America, let me go. This is state like the state which are most expensive is New York.
New York.
New York is very, very expensive. New Jersey is still expensive.
New Jersey. Okay.
If you go up somewhere here, there is Massachusetts, Boston especially is expensive.
Boston. Yeah, Boston.
If you come down, there is Florida is expensive because it's very good weather and most people
very good weather. Yeah, yeah. My friend was living there before, and he left there. Yeah,
yeah. It still is not expensive like in California, but still.
Okay.
Then if you come to California, it's very, very expensive.
Wow.
Okay. And also these other states, they are not very, very expensive, but Western state. Oregon, Washington, they're a little bit expensive, but not expensive like in California. California is because of the weather and it's big state with high income, whatever. Then if you come here, even if this is in the Midwest, we call Illinois, Africans we say Illinois. So, but if you go out of Chicago is within Illinois, it's cheaper, but Chicago is expensive. So if you go to any state in the middle here of America, very, very good state. But if you go to, I'll give you an example, it's very affordable and they have very, very good economy. Yeah. So if you are talking about the possibility of having good jobs or having jobs quicker and it's not expensive, Texas is one among.
Texas. What of Columbus? Because I'm expecting to stay in Ohio.
Ohio is very affordable. All these states, like we're talking like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri here, Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota. But the more you go up, it's very, very cold. And there are not many people. So a little bit from Nebraska, Iowa, going down, Utah, all these are very good states. Yes.
Okay. At least I've learned, and for the benefit of others as well, they've learned from this thing you are telling us. Yeah. You are so amazing, bro. Yeah. May God continue to bless you and continue to guide you. I appreciate that so much. I should give chance to others. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Guy Prince, you are on mute. Let me find. You are still on mute. Okay. Now you can talk.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you.
I'm from Congo Brazzaville. I see that what you read or the message?
We are trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not DRC. We are just so close. They're just a neighbor.
Yeah. Where are you now?
Yeah, I'm in Congo. I'm in Congo, in Brazzaville.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
First of all is I want to know about DV lottery because in our country, some of agency ask money. So I want to know, is it possible to create your own application and
Yep.
fill it by yourself?
Yes. I encourage you
I
people
don't really know how to proceed.
It's very, very easy. Green card lottery, the form. What is your name? Last, middle, first, date of birth, place of birth, education, you tick. Do you have children? Yes. How many? You put their photo and all other kind of things. So it's very easy. I have a video. I posted the how to fill the application form. I'm going to put it again in the comments. It's very, very easy. And I'll make another one on that day when it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is about the scholarship because I'm really looking about scholarship because I already started with your Fulbright, but as you can see, that COVID-19 stopped everything. I want to know if is it possible to do another application now.
Yes, most applications start in the August until December. But most of the applications, again, you have to do, if you are going to the English speaking, you have to take the English proficiency test first. And the August 3rd, I'm going to, if you go on my YouTube channel, there is a chevening scholarship I posted.
Yes.
And on August 3rd, the chevening scholarship to go in England starts. You don't need to have English proficiency test for that. And I'm going to explain in detail and all the forms on August 3rd. So be ready for that.
Yeah, because I'm also wondering if we will not cause a problem because I didn't do my TOEFL. So, because in our country it's French, I speak French, not English. If I speak French because I was in South Africa, so that I'm able to speak with you.
Okay, that's good to hear. Thank you.
So,
okay, that's good. Alia, I want to give the ladies first. She has been here for quite some time. I haven't called her. Oh, she's disappeared. If she's not ready, Irayo Eri, how do you pronounce your name?
Eri, it's me. Actually, it's not my name. My name is Rostom.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me this chance to ask you. Yeah, you know, about 2 months ago, I applied for a green card lottery, DV, and I pay some amount of money, like $1,200, and they told me the $1,000 that they give me back for the transportation for the air. And now I think the application is going good. I don't know. Can you give me some advices with this, if it's right or not?
You have been scammed, my friend.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to be the okay. Who applied for you the green card?
I did it a year ago, but you know, they answered me after a while, you know, in July, that I am eligible to continue complete this application. And I said it's okay. Then they talked to me to pay this fee. It's $1,250, and the $1,000 will be back for me for the transportation. That's what they say, and I did it. They still contact me, and I send all my documents to them, and still they say that's in good situation. But I don't know. Yeah, you know, just.
You applied which month, if you might remember exactly?
Yeah, I have this in my email. Can you just give me some time to see it? When was exactly?
Okay, but because even if okay, we can continue conversation first, and then I can just then you can send me, you can show me the email, because I'm saying this. Number one,
yeah,
there are ways to get a green card, and apart from the ways, any fees you pay, they are not paying you back. The US government doesn't pay you back. Even the visa interview, say you apply, you fail the visa interview, they deny you the visa. They're not paying you back the money. So if someone say, "Oh, we'll pay you for the flight ticket," no. That's not overall. The way to apply green card lottery, apply green card or to get a green card, these are some of the ways. Number one, through the lottery, which that's what we tell you here. There is a lottery, and the lottery has to be applied within one website. The website which at the end has the word .gov.government. Out of that, any website is fake. And the US government doesn't authorize anybody to apply on your behalf. Number two, apart from green card lottery, you have to get married to American citizen through marriage. That's how you get green card. And to my knowledge, you are not married to American citizen, right?
Yes.
You are married to American citizen or not?
No.
So obviously you cannot get green card because you have to get it through that way. The third one, either your parent is a US citizen and you are under the age of 21 and then married, or if you are above, there are certain situation, and I believe you are not. No, the other way to get it is if you are hired by a US company for the position which many Americans are not able to do. They will give you a skilled work visa, which is H1 visa. Then they come later to sponsor you to be given green card. So you must be in America working under H1 visa. Then you'll be sponsored for the green card. The other way is to apply as asylum or refugee. That is another way. There is another way as a religious visa. There is a process going through that way. Or if you have been in the United States from January 1st, 1972 to today, you'll be automatically given the green card. Out of that, there is no any middleman who will say, I will process or help you to get the green card. The only way to help you is if you get married. The only way to help you if you win a green card. The only way to help you is if you do 1, 2, 3. If it is in Canada, I can understand a little bit because there is a pathway of applying for permanent residency through through the merit-based immigration. That means you say, oh, because of your education, this one, because of degree, you have this one and this one. Yes, there are agencies which can help you to process everything and to get that card because it's by that way. But in America, most of the immigration, getting green card is more family-based and lottery, and a very small percentage, which is through work, very small percentage. That's why Trump wanted to end the green card lottery and he copy and paste Canadian, which many people can apply directly. If you speak English, you don't know, you know this one. And even Obama one time already said that if someone gets here for scholarship, studying here, why can't we give the person a green card and we just don't give them, we take them to go back. So up to that particular moment, I don't want to be the carrier of the bad news, but the truth. How did you pay the money? What was
I pay through my MasterCard, and they send me also the bills, also the all evidence that I have to get the money back, like the 1,000 euro for the air, and also I think my application is going on now to. That's eligible. I'm just waiting for this to be selected by the government on October.
No.
So
application October is starting, not selection. Is free. This is what we're talking about. You're just applying for free. You don't pay anybody. The only pay you can pay is just maybe the cyber internet cafe. You pay them to use their internet if you want to use that way, which is maybe is $1 for 30 minutes, whatever. But all these are scam you, surface.com, whatever. All these are fake. Let me show you on the screen here. You understand what I mean. That that's the reason why. So let me show you. That's why usually we over and over we make these videos, because we know for sure so many people are getting scammed. There is one person, let's say, right, green card lottery. Let me give 2 examples. So if I type green card lottery, you will see what is coming on my screen. The first one is travel.state.gov. The word with gov is government. Yeah. This one is still the same one. This one is fake. And then see how smart this is the original, the immigration one. This is, for instance, let me open this one. Let me show you. This one is fake. You see what they did? They did it very tricky to highlight to you. They say www.us.us.gov, but you cannot see the full website. But this is fake. But because there is no USA.gov, there is no such website. Open this one. They say, no, this is the one, the information wise. Sorry about that. I want to show you the fake one. Sorry. Let me see example. This one. Apply now. Sorry. Let me check out that one. So this one is the American-dream.com green card lottery. There is no such website. .com is fake. Is fake. And here they tell you how to apply. It even is. Oh, sorry. They say there are even services how you can get the quick money, your cost. There is these are fake. All these are, yeah. First of all, the US government cannot have a website with so many pictures like this. This is a scam to attract you. The other way, which is not true, the American Dream US Green Card Service, this is a government licensed immigration consultant. Yes, you can register. EBM scholars can is a licensed. It's just an official company, but it's not also a government licensed. It looks like it's government affiliated. No, it's not affiliated with the government. And it says we are not affiliated with the US government or any government agents. And they tell you, you can enter the diversity visa lottery for free at this one. Even if this website is not true, not www.state.gov, which is not true. Then let me, so there are so many green card lottery scam. They will tell you on the emails, on those ones, just go and apply. So there are so many websites which you can be able to find. Like, so, yeah. There are so many websites, they are fake. US Green Card Info.com, something like. So most of these are fake. Yeah. I can give you my email, then you can send me those documents, but I guarantee you 100% you have been scammed. Which is a very, very bad thing happened to you. I think he has gone to find the documents. Okay, Alia.
Yes, hi BM. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Ustadhat. How are you?
I'm fine. I have a question. I'm the winner of 2022 DV lottery. My case number is 73,000. 2022, yeah.
Okay, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. My case number is 7,378. And at what time I'm going to receive my second notification?
First of all, that is a small case number. You have to be happy yourself.
Oh, thank you. I'm really appreciate for you.
Because
and is there any problem if I change my interview location? I'm in Uganda now. They told me that my interview location is in Kenya.
Yeah.
So I changed it to Uganda. Is there any problem?
One green card lottery or any green card visa or fiancé visa, there is no location of Uganda, unfortunately. By default, it tells you to go to Nairobi. or you can go to Tanzania or another country, but they don't do immigrant visa interviews in Uganda.
In Uganda.
So that's what you have to do in Kenya.
So did they tell me when I received my second notification to go in Nairobi?
Yeah. Even like the first notification, when you are told you have won, the default country of interview, it tell you Nairobi.
Yeah, they told me, but
because you are from there,
Uganda.
From Uganda, it will say that. And then if you want to change, you can change location to even Tanzania or any other location, but not in Uganda. They don't have interviews for the
so is it a must to change now to send them email? Is it a must
to change it to another which country?
I told you that they told me to go in. My interview location is in Kenya, but I changed it in Uganda.
You cannot.
The time that I was sending DS260.
They will, in Uganda embassy doesn't do interview for green card anybody.
So what can I do now? Because I already sent my DS260.
If you have sent, you have to request it to open.
To open, okay. Then change my interview location,
The interview, they don't do interview in Kenya, in Uganda. Even Elise, the one lady, usually we do the interview. We usually do a lot of interviews together here. She was doing she was coming under the immigrant visa, under the K1 visa. She had to go to Uganda. I mean, she's Uganda, she has to go to Nairobi. And even people in Burundi, they have to do in Nairobi. Yeah. By default, that is the location for you. But you can change to another country, but not in Uganda. I don't know why they give other non-immigrant visas, but immigrant visa are not processed in Uganda.
In Uganda. So when I'm going to receive my second notification?
First of all, you have to change that location as soon as possible.
Okay, I'm going to
do that.
Okay, I'm going to
your interview will be end of November or December.
Okay, when I'm going to receive my second notification, the notification?
6 weeks before the interview.
Okay.
So if your interview is before Christmas, around maybe like on 20 of December, you can get your interview maybe the first week or second week of November.
Okay. So is it a must to prepare my documents?
Yeah, get ready, because they might ask you, because your case number is small, so they will ask when they the documents. Better to have them ready.
Okay.
So let me go into the police record. Let me start are you married?
No, I'm single.
Okay. You have the opportunity to get married and to come with your husband. I'm just saying.
No. I don't need now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you're single, it's very simple process. You don't have much of the document. Have you lived in any country more than 6 months?
Only Somalia.
You lived it for more than 6 months. You have to look. You have to look at how to get the police clearance. There are some countries.
I already prepared the police clearance in Somalia, but I didn't get prepared the police clearance in Uganda. I'm going to do it now. Yeah. Thank you.
Which state are you going? Don't tell me Minnesota.
Yeah. Why? Why?
In this world, apart from Somalia, any other place in the world with the highest population of Somali is Minnesota.
I know.
It's so cold. Why everybody is in? It's so cold in Minnesota.
In which location you recommend me to go?
I mean, Minnesota is good because it's not that expensive.
Yeah, in which city you recommended me?
Many people, they say Minneapolis because it's more, there are more jobs.
Yeah,
and if you don't have you don't have even the driving, you can get public transportation, but it's not good. But you cannot go. The bad side of these states, if you go to the rural areas, it's very difficult for you to be able to start like driving, going jobs an hour away.
Yeah. So if I receive my interview in like you said, like at the end of November, yeah. So which step is the next? I can't hear you well. How I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Sorry. I mistakenly mute. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So I said the day of the interview.
Okay.
They will tell you.
Yeah.
The day of the interview, they will tell you your visa has been approved, but you are not going with the passport on that day.
Okay.
Oh man. Just wait. Okay. There is a confusion on my phone now.
Okay, there is no problem.
Okay, I first quit. Sorry, there's so many things going on at the same time. So they tell you have been approved, but you are not given the passport on that day. What they will do,
they
will tell you maybe come after 1 week or 2 weeks maximum, or they can send it to you depending on the country, how it is. So the day they give you the passport, it will have 6 months deadline to travel to come to America. So it's up to you when you want to travel. Then another thing will be when they give you the day after, either the day after approval, even if before the visa or after the visa, they'll give you the document which you have to pay. They call it the USCIS fee. It's a visa fee which is about $220 US. That amount you have option. You can pay that amount either before you travel to America or even after arriving to America. That fee.
Okay, you have so you have an option.
You have options, but that fee is just to the cost of printing that card.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that when you come here, you are not allowed to work until you have the actual card. The card means nothing, the actual green card, because your visa is already a green card visa.
Okay.
So you can take the green card visa and get the social security and start working. Then you can pay that $200 after getting the money while you are here.
Okay. Yeah.
If you don't have enough to start up with, you can come and you can pay while you are here. There is no problem.
Oh, I'm really appreciative for you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay. What is it? You call it yourself Jose, Joe from Kenya?
Jose.
Like you, Jose Mourinho.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for what you do for us. We appreciate, and all protocols observed in your channel. We truly appreciate you. Now, I applied my international passport about 1 week ago. And in Kenya, what happens is that you are called for an interview. So the interview date that they've given me is November 2nd. And the challenge that I'm seeing is that October is the time that we are supposed to, the doors are opening for 2023.
Yeah.
So by that time, I'll not have gotten my passport because it will take more than a month. So what I did was to apply for the paper passport for the East Africa.
Yeah, the temporary one.
Yeah, the temporary one. So I just need an assurance that one, so I can get to apply with the green
passport. The difference between the paper one and the passport book, these are the difference. It is the same passport. The difference is expiration. This one, the temporary one, is 1 year. This one is 10 years. The difference is this one you cannot go to other countries like in Europe because they have to stamp the visa somewhere, and there is no page to put the visa. So that's why within East Africa is common. They can just admit you that way. It is the same passport. And they have known so many people who have used the temporary passport. I advise them to use temporary passport. They have won. They have come to America. So
thank you so much. Question number 2.
Yeah.
I'm a firefighter by profession here in Kenya.
Yes.
I was just asking, when I come to America, is it a transition, or I start from scratch in wanting to take that route? Or what would you advise? Should I just go and start over from scratch by looking for normal jobs, or I can just take that route? What would be your guidance or comment?
Number 1 is,
yes, sir.
Let's say the local firefighting station, they are recruiting people. It's not a job like every day is there, because that is a permanent job, it's a full-time job. So there will be a time open of the application. There will be time for people to apply, processing. So all the time, what are you doing? Are you going to sit down and eating mandazi and chapati? No. You have to find a way on paying the bills. So if to do that, you have to survive, you have to get other jobs while you are waiting for your dream job. And here, being a firefighter is a very, very good job. It is a very good insurance. It has very good pay. Yeah. You cannot just jump direct and become a firefighter here. You have to go, you apply, you're going for the training for that. Because there are exams, there are licenses you have to get, procedures. The building you are using to do in Kenya are different from the buildings are here. Here, the buildings are not built by the block concrete. So, for instance, let me give one example here. I usually tell people about my fake backgrounds. So on these fake backgrounds, I usually use the pin. I have a pin somewhere here. I don't know. I can use just a pin and just put, just like, let me show you one of the pin. So this is a pin. There is a small pin here. So this one can go into the wall. It's going like a completely direct into the wall like that. It's not a concrete. So the nature, we miss him. The nature of the wall are different. So this one, it is easier to get too much fire. So there are different ways, like you hose, the power, all those kind of things. So you have to undergo training here, and you can be able to get it. And it's very, very good paying jobs here when you want to become a firefighter. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, so I was saying, like, so these are just like, they're using like woods and like paper, whatever. They're not that like concrete like that way. So there are those kind of things. There are certain procedures you have to do, like safety measures are different. You see? Yeah, protocols on where people should stay or go away, all those kind of things are different. The nature of the vehicle you are using. Sometimes they can use helicopters to stop the fire, depending. While in Kenya, I mean, I don't know about it, but in Tanzania, you can ask the fire, they can come and then they don't have water. The book truck arriving, then it doesn't have water. What's going on? Why did you come? They don't have the reason why they came.
Soon I'll be joining you. Maybe you might host me.
Yeah, you are so much welcome.
I'm just joking. Thank you,
and from my home to the fire station is less than 8 minutes walking.
Please do a video for me.
I have a video where yeah, it's just very close. It's at the park. It's just like, yeah.
Oh, good job. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. So I have to get ready to go and eat. I've been here for 2 hours already, exactly. So I needed to go and have lunch and help with the kids. Levi, do you want to say something before I go? Just wait, you are on mute. I cannot hear you. Yes.
Hi, big man. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
I'm okay. It's been long. I should have been interviewed by you. I'm from Zambia.
I know, we have to.
It's been a pleasure talking to you after a long time. I love the background.
Yeah, I'm just changing the nice houses every time.
I've got a beautiful home, big man.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fake one. Let me show you the other side. The other side, you have the fake window.
No, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I'm one of the winners. I think we talked sometime back, the very day when the results came out.
Yeah, the day of the results. I remember you were outside, like in the sun.
Yeah. So right now I'm trying to fill in the DS260. I just renewed my passport. I had done for mine and my son, but mine is already out. But for my son, there was an error today. We've sorted out the error. I think it should be out next week on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
So I want to finish filling in the DS260. But the issue is, can I fill it without the birth certificate?
They don't need the birth certificate in the filling of the DS260.
Okay. Then on Friday I should
required when they ask for the documents.
Okay, thank you so much. Then that one will be.
You will send it through email. You don't attach any document on the DS260.
Okay, thank you. Then on Friday I should be able to send the complete DS260.
Yeah. If you have any question, please check me. Make sure that because I usually tell people don't make a mistake and submit, because the pressure of asking KCC to unlock nowadays, the timeline goes to 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
So
my
yeah.
When I send the DS260, when am I going to be interviewed? Because my number should be 44,000 plus.
Yeah, usually it's supposed to be around June, July next year. I mean,
okay, then that's even better.
May, June. It's supposed to be even
better. Okay. Then at least by then I'll have money to raise the money that I need, because I'm trying to hustle to get the money.
Yeah, especially when you come, because the flight ticket alone is another one. There is a medical, there is visa fee, there is a fund money to come here. There is the money for that we're talking about, the actual card.
Yeah. I've already listened to on that part. At least my host is based in Tennessee, so I should be in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Yeah,
Tennessee is very, very good state.
Okay. Then on the issue of the job, I want to, it's either truck driving or the firefighter. For the army, I'm sure I'm above the age. I don't know if because I'm above 35. So I don't know which one would be the best for me.
37 to Air Force.
Okay.
Air Force up to 37.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Air Force is easy one. Navy and Air Force are easy one.
Okay. No, looking forward to meeting you when we get there with my family. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome to the greatest nation on the planet Earth. I mean, we have our own, but this is the greatest nation.
Salute. Exactly. I salute. Thank you, big man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll have to do the interview.
Thank you so much. I know we definitely just let me know, then I'm available, especially around this time.
Okay, this is the time usual. I also most of the time around this time, I'm also very
I always get an alert whenever you are in. I always get an alert so that I'm able to check on the other side.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'm putting the email on the comment, and just email me. Then we can arrange, possibly even this weekend. We can find a time to just catch up on. So you can come with all the question about the green card and the for a winner. In the American general. So it's EBM scholars at outlook.com.
Okay.
Then you can make arrangements.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. EBM. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for the rest, I have to get ready to go and have lunch. As I said, I've been here for 2 hours. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Baby.
EBM, I want to complain. Gender equality. Why only men? There are only 2 women who joined today. That's unfortunately. And it's not just this way. On YouTube, depending on the nature of the content. If you look on my analytics, almost 65% of people watching my videos are female. Are men. than women. And the nature of the content, usually if the topics for me is just people to move to out of the country, whatever. And like the drive is for more men to have that mindset. Yes, the female, they are there, but some depending, I'm planning to get married. So their plans can be with other factors, but men, they can make that decision. So that's why most of my content, I think, for men, women are coming up. But if I do, let's say, like lifestyle vlog, most of those one you can see videos more female can watch those kind of videos than, yeah. Okay, everyone. So thank you for having me here and being with me. I really appreciate. Talk to you tomorrow again. We'll be live again.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.